Math might seem like a quiet, peaceful subject, but behind the equations and theorems, there have been epic battles, rivalries between some of history's greatest minds. Today, we're diving into three of the most famous math rivalries that shaped the world as we know it. Our first rivalry takes us back to the 17th century, where two brilliant minds, Isaac Newton and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, were at odds over who invented calculus. Here's the thing. Newton worked on calculus first but didn't publish it. Leibniz, on the other hand, published his findings years later, complete with the notation we use today. Naturally, Newton accused Leibniz of plagiarism. Newton even used his position as president of the Royal Society to lead an investigation into the matter. And guess who wrote the final report? Newton himself. Historians today agree they likely developed calculus independently, but thanks to their feud, we have two ways of thinking about calculus. So who really won? Our next rivalry is all about infinity. George Cantor, the father of set theory, introduced the revolutionary idea that some infinities are bigger than others. For example, there are infinitely more points on a line than there are whole numbers. But not everyone was on board. Enter Leopold Kronecker, a hardcore math traditionalist who famously said, "God made the integers, all else is the work of man." He believed Cantor's ideas were unnecessary and even dangerous. Sadly, this constant criticism took a toll on Cantor's mental health. But today, Cantor's work on infinity is celebrated as one of the greatest achievements in mathematics. Finally, we have a tale of betrayal. In the 1500s, Niccolò Tartaglia discovered a method to solve cubic equations, a major breakthrough at the time. But he made one mistake. He shared the secret with Girolamo Cardano. Cardano promised to keep the formula a secret, but guess what? He published it anyway in his book, Ars Magna, giving Tartaglia a small mention, but taking most of the credit to himself. This led to a bitter public feud, complete with poetry insults. Yes, math poetry insults were a thing. Tartaglia even challenged Cardano's student to a public math duel. These rivalries may seem dramatic or even petty, but they pushed the boundaries of what math could do. Calculus revolutionized science, infinity redefined how we think, and solving equations laid the groundwork for modern algebra. Who's your favorite math rival? Let me know in the comments below.